Elder Avon, I need your help. The day I hoped to avert is upon us. A hunger for power will destroy everything we hope to build here in the archipelago. Now druids slay druids, fighting over a throne like the very elves we left behind on the mainland. I must end this. Has it been so long since you served as my apprentice, Avon? Have you forgotten the Temple of Iphalon? Our misguided brothers and sisters defile this most hallowed place with their violence. Followers of the All-Wither among the Firesong Circle. While most of that circle serve the cycle of creation, those who revere the All-Wither worship only death and decay. They seek to seize the Ivy Throne, to lead us into an age of unending darkness. I must return my regalia, crown, staff, and gauntlet, to Frii. The season of the Druid King must end, for now. Meanwhile, we need to make preparations so my dream comes to pass. Escort me to Elder Verline in the ritual chamber. This ends today. The ritual chamber lies to the south. Take the passage that leads up. Be on your guard, old friend. The followers of the All-Wither are already inside the temple. We must return the regalia to Frii before they stop us. From seeds were the crown, staff, and gauntlet called forth. To seeds we must return them. You have heard my dream, Avon. How the sower will one day awaken, once the schism that divides our people is finally mended. You're sure you're all right, Avon? The dream is my prophecy of two futures, one good, one bad. The sower is the key, a spirit I called from the green and left in the care of the weirds. Frii. You must prepare the message for them, as we discussed. These troubled times confuse even me, my friend. Verline is my closest counselor. A loyal Firesong, all too familiar with the threat posed by those sworn to the All-Wither. He is in danger too, from those who call him a traitor to their cause. You need to know more than that they are here and desire our deaths. Forgive me, I share your confusion. We did not guess how prevalent the All-Wither's influence had become. Many powerful Firesong druids have fallen under its dark influence. A difficult question. Firesong druids revered the great cycle of creation and destruction, death and rebirth. But those who give themselves to the All-Wither see only half of this endless wheel. The dark half. They must not gain the Ivy Throne.
I am with you, Laurel friend. You are Elder Avon. And there is King Kasorayn. I remember him.
You want to die? Fine. Who's next?
Up here, Avon. Elder Verline waits in the ritual chamber.
The Druid King is older, careworn. Many seasons passed since he left me with the Weirds.
Begin the ritual at once, Elder Verline. Elder Avon, I require your assistance.
If you are certain, my king, yet I wish there was another way.
The Temple of Ifalon. I hear its song, even in this dream.
Elder Verline has the regalia, and will begin the ritual. I hope that when I laid down my authority, when I left the throne for the forest, the shadow over our people would have passed. Now I see that more is required. Will you aid me, old friend? Remember everything you see, Avon. When the prophecy is fulfilled and a new king arises, the seeds must be brought here and blessed by the sower I spoke of in my dream. You must preserve this moment to instruct the sower. Now, go help Verline. We need the light of the moons to shine upon the sacred pools in this chamber. Mara's tear and Shandar's sorrow must witness and sanctify our deeds this night. Elder Verline can tell you what to do. I must prepare myself.
I fear the Druid King is making a mistake. These symbols are gifts from Frii. For centuries, our kings have worn them with wisdom and mercy. I begged Kasorayn not to take them from those who come after us, but he insists. If we must do this, then yes, we need the light of Mara's tear and Shandar's sorrow. On each side of the balcony stands a Druid stone. Turn them both to face the sacred pool. That will call the light of the moons to sanctify this place.
and gauntlet to the seeds from whence they came.
Kasorayn. You leave me no choice. All wither, guide my blade.
Ah! Betrayed! Why, Verline? Begone! I banish you! The followers of the All-Wither. More insidious than I thought. A poisoned blade in the hand of a trusted friend. This proves I was right. Crown, staff, gauntlet. They must return to the green. You must help me, Avon. Gather the sacred seeds. Help me summon Erdir the Guardian. A powerful ally for the sower. A protector to ensure that only a worthy king regrows the seeds. Then, give one seed to each Druid circle to guard, to keep. Oak to Elder Tide, Rowan to Stone Law, Ash for the fire song untainted by the All-Wither. One last thing. Go to the Ivy Throne. Seal it. No one must enter until the sower awakens. Thank you, my old friend. Take the seeds. Go to the center of the chamber. Touch the Mote of Light. Touch the mote to begin the summoning. I will do the rest. Erdir is a spirit from the green. It will protect this place until a new Druid king arises. Erdir will keep its vigil until the sower decides the season of the seeds has come again. That task I leave in your hands. Rally the circles against those who follow the All-Wither. Defeat them. Bind them in the mountain. Then, let them be forgotten. There can be no healing while Druids seek power and harm one another. Touch the mote to begin the summoning. Touch the mote, and I will summon Erdir the Guardian.
the now. Come, let us speak of what we saw. Dream. Memory. I walked with Elder Aven just as you did. I saw the one who called me from the green. Kasorayn, the Druid King. I understand much more now. Was not Urdir the Guardian wonderful? Wild and fierce, a spirit called from the green, like I was. It is bound to protect crown, staff, and gauntlet. The fire song risked much to awaken its anger. Urdir waits, as I did. The fire song must return the seeds to the place we saw in the then, the Temple of Iphelon. I know how to call Urdir. A song of defense. It is my choice. Perhaps she may think she can bind Urdir, command it with crown, staff, and gauntlet, but King Kasorayn told some spirits to make their own choices. I am one, Urdir is another. We should find Druid Laurel. She will know what to do next. Druid Laurel studies the old lore, young yet wise. We must tell her what we learned from the Elder's memory. Let us try this passage. I sense gentle wind and open sky beyond. Spirits are bound to purpose. We do not change. But the purpose King Kasorayn gave me was to make a choice for him. He could not know how to make the choice, so he did not bind me. I can grow, learn, decide. To know the worthy. I am the sower, but I can choose when to quicken the seeds, and for whom. We saw the same memory. The choices that led the Druid King and Elder Verline to the temple are forgotten now. But I know the Allwither. It is of the green, yet it hates what it is. It hungers for what it is not. Some betrayed. Not all. Only those in the grip of the Allwither. Those are the ones that were stricken, forgotten. The rest were forgiven. I think Orlaith remembers, knows what others forgot, and so sees the dream differently. A path to power. Druid Laurel talked about it. It stands on the island of Iphelon, a cathedral of the green, long ago, still sacred. Now we know Urdir waits there. I have never been in that place, but I remembered it in the Elder's memory.
You could brew something nice with that.
Fire song druids. Dead. Laurel's staff. Where is Laurel? Take the staff, Laurel friend. She would not leave it unattended. I understand the pattern of what occurred. Druid Laurel was scouting, came upon these fire song druids. They fought. She was overpowered, taken away. The leaves tremble for her. So do I. I no longer sense Druid Laurel nearby. If the fire song took her, they would go to Archdruid Orlaith, to Ifalon. A ploy, I think, to capture me. I would like to see the City of Stone. Find Laurel friend Stefan. He can help us. Laurel trusts him. Likes him. I will meet you in Vastyr, Laurel friend.
Heed me, brothers and sisters. You look at one another and suspect nothing, but in any heart can lurk the taint of tainted worship.
The cathedral, it just crumbled, and with all those people inside.
Why would the Divines allow such a thing to happen? And with Count Mornard inside.
I heard that Sir Stefan survived the attack, That's something, at least.
Please, I'm looking for Dame Fada. She was with the Knights protecting the Cathedral District during the attack.
We're still sorting this all out. As soon as I have news about Dame Fada.
Ah, Dulif, our friend returns. But where are Laurel and Frii?
Stay your weapons. I bear a message from Archdruid Orlaith.
Very well then, speak.
Bring the sower to the Temple of Iphelon. If you refuse, Orlaith will complete the prophecy with the blood of her prisoners.
You wouldn't dare.
Archdruid Orlaith will not be denied. Don't make her wait long.
Gather round, we have much to discuss. Damn Orlaith and her fire song! They took townsfolk prisoner before they fled, but we weren't sure why. Now we know. She plans to use them as sacrifices. Damn her eyes! Wait, where are Laurel and Frii? Didn't you bring them back with you? Laurel, captured? Is there no end to this outrage? Our own forces are still recovering from the siege of Vastyr, but even at full strength, we'd be hard-pressed to assault the fire song on their island. What of Frii? Did the spirit return with you? Visions and prophecies, that's what started this chaos. If Orlaith can't get the sower, she'll use the blood of Laurel and my people to make herself the Druid King. Tell me you found something. Give me a reason to hope. I am in sore need of it. A guardian? You bring mixed tidings, friend. I can't bear the thought of Laurel in Firesong hands, but if Frii can help us defeat Archdruid Orlaith, I'll swear my house and life to the cause. Thank you. Perhaps we're not helpless after all. The Firesong took captives during the attack on Vastyr, and they have Druid Laurel. I must protect my people, but I can't trade one life for another, even many others. Unless... yes, we give Archdruid Orlaith exactly what she demanded. Frii is our secret weapon. Dulif will take Frii to the Temple of Iphelon just as Archdruid Orlaith demanded. Then, while Frii stalls her with this guardian you told me about, you and I rescue the captives from the Firesong, including Laurel. We land on the far side of the island with my knights and free my people while Orlaith conducts her ritual. I'll arrange passage to Iphelon, find Frii and get them to agree to the plan, then meet me at the docks. You'll be well rewarded, friend. Dulif will take Frii to a House Mornard galleon. He'll escort them to Iphelon and protect them while we rescue Druid Laurel and the others. As for our transportation, we need different arrangements. I'll meet you at the docks soon. Then we still attempt to rescue the captives from Archdruid Orlaith. If Frii isn't willing to help, I won't try to force them. We'll do our best without the distraction Frii would provide. I plan to hire Captain Servaen's ship. The Mad Maiden is anchored just outside Vastyr's walls, and she has no love for the Firesong Druids. Her ship and crew are battle-tested. They'll be perfect for what we need to do. Captain Servaen strikes me as someone who pays her debts. Without your help, her ship and crew would still be in the Dreadsail's hands, and Sea Lord Nalos would be alive. I might remind her of that. And my generous offer of gold should also help.
Let's ride! Yeah!
liking that aroma, folks. That's the Chef Razi's guarantee. You there, Trevor. You look as adventurous as my taste buds. Care to help the
Look!
greatest chef in
The green has
Gabriel
not forsaken this place of stone. There are flowers, insects, life. Laurel friend, I have been thinking, how can we help Druid Laurel? I do not wish to see her come to harm, but no flowers blossom, no seeds of thought sprout. I am sad. I have grown much since my awakening, blossomed, made friends. Druid Laurel is my friend. What can I do to help? Others would come to harm? Because of me? No. That is not my purpose. That is wrong. But the Archdruid needs me to grow the seeds, to reforge the regalia, to make her the Druid King. That is wrong too. Ah. Understanding cuts like the sun through clouds. Deception. Archdruid Orlaith will try to compel me, force me to do as she wants, not as King Kasorayn intended. But Erdir, the Guardian, is there. They will help me. So I will help you. I will go with friend Dulef. Give myself to Archdruid Orlaith. Then, I will wake Erdir the Guardian. Call them to fulfill their ancient duty. Please, find Druid Laurel. Save her. Too much blood has watered these lands already. I am not the same Frii who emerged from the Bower. I will not be easily bound by the Fire Song or their Archdruid. Not again. Erdir, the spirit we saw in the vision, their purpose is to protect the seeds, the temple, perhaps even me. When the moment comes, I think I can wake the Guardian. Will that be enough to stop the Archdruid? I do not know. Yes, they are together, but distant, far away, at the Temple of Iphelon. They stir, become restless. Soon they must grow, sing. Perhaps, perhaps not. For good or ill, the season of their awakening draws close. And if Archdruid Orlaith hurts others to compel me, I do not want to see blood spilled because of me.
Hello, Frii. Are you ready to go to Iphelon with me?
Yes, friend Dulef. I am ready.
We have an agreement, Captain Servaen? You'll get us to Iphelon and we'll do the rest?
We do, Sir Stefan. The skiff at the pier will take you to the Mad Maiden when you're ready. I don't know if the Lordling's mad plan has any chance of success, but I'll get you to Iphelon. I think Sir Stefan wants to talk to you before we set sail, though.
Captain Servaen and I reached an agreement. She's happy to let me hire the Mad Maiden, especially if she gets another chance to bloody the Fire Song Circle. She isn't quite done settling scores. Is Frii willing to go to Ifilon? Good. Tell Captain Servaen when you're ready to sail while I gather a few of my knights. With luck, the Mad Maiden can slip us into Ifilon without anyone noticing. We can land at Cinderwash Point. We think they're holding the captives there. Dulif will deliver Frii to the Temple of Ifilon. Hopefully by the time we arrive, everyone will be too focused on Frii and whatever the Archdruid is doing to pay any attention to us. But be ready, friend. I have no doubt we're in for a fight. Sailing into battle aboard a Sea Elf pirate ship. I never imagined I'd do that. Talk to Captain Servaen when you're ready to board. My knights and I will be right behind you. It's a great hall built into the natural caverns and old lava tubes beneath Mount Firesong. The Druids constructed it after King Kasorayn led them to these islands. Archdruid Raval took me there once. Years ago, when I was studying with the Stone Lore. Back then, the Firesong were more connected to the other circles. We only visited the outer chambers. The central area was sealed off long ago, after it became the tomb of the last Druid king.
So the Lordling convinced you to go on this little excursion too. Good. We can use another steady hand. Just try to keep your lunch down once we reach the open water. Just climb aboard the skiff when you're ready, and it will ferry you to the Mad Maiden. Then it's off to Ifilon as quick as the wind will take us. Bear this in mind. On the Mad Maiden, I'm the captain. If I tell you to do something, do it. The Firesong Circle sailed off with at least 3 good Dreadsail warships. I doubt those oyster shuckers know how to handle them, but they're out there somewhere. Plus whatever scows they use to get from island to island. Might be rough seas ahead. If you intend to go to Ifilon with the rest of us, climb in the skiff. The Mad Maiden's anchored just around the point. Otherwise, it's a long swim. My part's simple enough. Get you, the Lordling, and his knights over to Ifilon Island. Then bring anyone you rescue back to Galen. I suppose sailing away and offering them for ransom would be in poor form? Sir Stefan paid me. With the trouble on Galen, there aren't many pickings left for a pirate, but mercenary work, that's looking up. Besides, I could use a port where folk think well of the Gilded Blades. Most places, they try to kill us on sight.
You weren't keeping score, were you?
You're going to regret this.
defy the fire song? Fool, you will die on this deck. Is this all Vastyr can muster? I crush them, my friend! Burn them!
You fight like a sea elf. I'd sail into battle with you anytime. Now stay out of the way and let my gilded blades cut the Mad Maiden free so we can get underway again. Your work here is done, mercenary. Head below and rest up for the fight on Ifilon. The real battle is still ahead of you. My crew can take care of that fire song scow burning alongside us. The Lordling hired me to get him and his knights to Ifilon, and that's what I'm going to do. We've accounted for the dreadsail ships the fire song took from Vastyr, but there might be others around. The sooner we're on our way, the better. Never you fear, mercenary. No, mercenary. We can handle it from here. Never you fear, mercenary. We'll bring the Mad Maiden into port. Just pray to your gods that the fire song at Cinderwash Point don't notice us as we draw close. Wind and wave I can master, but that volcano has been belching out clouds of ash and steam. This is no ordinary sea fog around us. If it were, I would have run circles around a bunch of druids and stolen ships. We stumbled into this fire song scow while I was in my cabin checking charts. By the time my deck watch spotted the enemy, they were too close to avoid. Just bad luck. I think the fire song were as surprised as we were.
That was quite a battle. 3 ships against 1 seemed like daunting odds. That's why we hired Captain Servaen. Let's go below, friend. The real battle is still before us.